Hello everybody, and a very warm welcome to Moseby's Makes. Thank you so much everybody who has supported this show. We are back. I'm here, obviously. My name is Ben Moseby. I have producer slash vision mixer Nicola in my ear. She's multitasking as I am multitasking over the course of these shows. And we just want to say a very big thank you. We've had over 5,000 views so far on these shows. We absolutely love doing it for you, and the more you watch, the more we will continue to do it. I feel like I've had a bit of a break since the last show. Obviously I was off on holiday, and then stuff's happened. Yeah, it has been a bit of a while, Nicola, but I always said that I'd come back and do another, whether you liked it or not. I said I'd do another one. And I know, thank you as well, everybody who's been in touch to say, oh, well, can Ben have a go at doing this, or can Ben have a go at doing that? I'm going to take on board everything, and producer Nicola is also my PA, making notes of everything, of the requests that are coming through. But I did say what I wanted to do, and I know this is no longer in stock. I wanted to do something with the Sent with Love boxes. I love this, and the last 2 years with Valentines cards, I've made Laura, my wife, a card, and she's absolutely loved it. And I love this box, and you know me, right? I love boxes like this. I love love, yes, I do love love, but I also love boxes like this, like the craft kits where you get everything in there that you need, like one box wonders. So I made a card for Laura last year with this, and then I made her a Valentine's card this year with this, and I said, you know what, I'm going to try and recreate what I made for her in this show. It's fairly simplistic. If you've never watched this before, don't expect kind of like Craig and Debbie levels of crafting. It's a little bit more stripped back. However, I feel I get a lot of nice compliments from people saying, well, it's nice to see you have a go, Ben, because I do love crafting. I'm a little bit clunkier than the average crafter, but I like to have a go. I like to show that anyone can do it. And I have had a few comments, and thank you to you, Dawn, I'm thinking about here, who's gone, I'm starting off on my crafting journey as well. And it's nice to see Ben have a go, because I kind of feel like, you know, we're crafting along at the same sort of pace, and we're kind of experiencing new things as we go. So that's what this show is all about. It's me, the guy who's normally over this side of the studio, the hashtag presentation lead, having a bit of a go. And you'll have seen from the first few episodes, sometimes it goes right, sometimes it goes wrong, but we sort of get there in the end, don't we? In half an hour, we sort of get around it, get into it. But the plan is, as I say, is to put together a cute little card, similar to the one that I made for Mrs. M. What I've done, because it's a long time since Valentine's, I've taken a little screenshot of the card I made. If I put that there, you can probably see it. You can see it. So again, it's fairly simplistic, but just on a 5x7 card blank, which you got in this kit. And then just a little bit of matting and layering, a little bit of die cutting and stamping. This here, and if it goes right again today, I'll be very pleased, but producer Nicola was here when I did it previously. That little bit there is a little bit of paper piecing. If it goes right again in this live show, I'll be very, very excited about that. But that's pretty good, right? So envision that card there and go, oh, that's amazing. So if it does go wrong at the end of the show, you're like, what has he done? You can just remember that and go, well, he did do it. He did do it, just not live under the pressures of the lights and the cameras and all of that. So this is what we're going to do. Let's do it. I've taken the card base. So this is a card base that comes within the kit, as you'll know. It is 5x7. And then what I thought I would do then is do me little mats and layers. And this is why I like this kit, right? Because you know when you get these kits, and we do lots of these, don't we? We'll do more of these, I'm sure, as well. But kits where you've got like everything done for you, where everything matches, so you don't kind of have to go looking elsewhere. And it's exactly right. You don't have to think. And for someone like me, that's really nice. You know, when I don't have to think, it's amazing. You know, you've got the ability just to dive in. You know everything's going to match and everything's going to work. And that's where this kit is amazing. So I'm going to do me matting and layering first. Are we playing this thing? Ah, okay, great. We just like, Nicola likes throwing in the little sting. I must say as well, if you're watching this for the first time, big thank you to Liam, who created we call it a slate in the business. So yeah, he created the slate, and he created the little bit of music. In the biz, we call it a slate. So, fun here, isn't it? Eh? Isn't it fun? So I'm going to create my mats and layers first of all. This is where we always have a little bit of fun because if you've seen previous shows, we're not very good with the guillotine, and B, not very good at working out mats and layers. But 5x7 cards, so I'm going to come down in me 1/4 of an inch increments. So this is going to be a 6 1/4. That's right, isn't it? 5x7. Sorry, Nicola, it's a good job you're here. I did actually say that. So I was measuring it at 6 3/4. So 6 3/4 by 4 3/4. And then that will be our first little mat and layer there. Line that one up. Oh, do you know what? I say this every single week I do this. What am I not wearing, which I should have used? Should have got my spectacles. So that then now will hopefully, yeah! Boom, shakalaka. I'm like, what's he doing? He's only done a bit of cutting. He's already that excited. Imagine 10 episodes down the line where I'm doing inky backgrounds and all sorts of Sheena wizardry. I'll be too busy celebrating. So that's the first one. And then the next one, so we're going to be 6.5 by 4.5, correct? So we'll just put that one in here. Oh, head, Ben, head. This again is where you know this isn't a particularly professional show in the fact that when our guys do it, you never hear the head. Oh, you've measured it again, Ben. There you go. We'll put that one there. What is the other measurement now? 4.5. 4.5. Is my head in shot? Oh, it is as well. You don't get much headroom, do you? As a pro. You really have to you sort of have to do it like that. That's what you don't see. They're like that. So they don't get, because the camera's there. I'm letting you into all the tricks of the trade now. Camera's there, so you can't, because if you do that, then you get that, and that looks really, doesn't it, unprofessional. It looks very, oh dear, look at me hair. Dear, oh dear. Doesn't need a wash. So anyway, those are me mats and layers. I think I'm done now as far as those are concerned. So I go for 2 mats and layers. So hopefully now, yeah, look at that. That's perfect. So that's all going to layer up on there quite nicely. I think what I might do is do all of me cutting and then I'll do all my sticking at the end. So that's perfect, isn't it? Next up, what I did was I created my my little photograph. So I'll tell you what, being very frugal, I'm going to use bits of cardstock that I have already used a little bit earlier on. I'm obviously going to go through my MIDI as well. I'll pop that in place there too, because did I do that last time? Yeah, I did, didn't I? I'm going to pop this in place here and run this through my MIDI, because then what we're going to do in just a few moments time, I paper piece the hearts back into the little the photograph section. So we'll cut this first. What else did I do? Oh yeah, the envelope. So we'll pop this one through. Now, you could tape this if you wanted. It might have been a bit of an idea for me to do that, but I don't have any tape this side of the studio. So I'm going to have to be a little bit... Right, this is where you just have to get your folder, right, and you have to go, oh no, wait there, wait there, wait there, wait there. Hum! you don't, scared Nicola there, you don't have to make that noise when you run that through. So as we pop that through there, using me trusty MIDI. Do you know what Nicola said as well, and I should have done this, next episode, we are going to feature something which is limited edition. Don't get excited because you can't have it. My very own Gemini MIDI, the Raspberry MIDI with the Ben Moseby simplicity without the electricity on it. So we're going to feature that on another show. Did you guys know that I got that? Leanne surprised me in a show a little while back. I don't know if you would know about that, but if you didn't know, that's come about a bit wonky, but that's fine. Yeah, she surprised me with the Mini because I keep going on, don't know, about the simplicity of the electricity, and she got me a machine in the raspberry colours, and it's got my name and my little catchphrase on it as well, which is super cute. So that will be part of the set on future shows. So I've got my photograph. What I'm also going to do, because I want to put me stamped image on there as well. So I'm going to just cut that again. I mean, you could keep those little hearts if you wanted. I'm not going to, because I'm going to cut them again in red to paper piece them back in. Look at me going with a bit of paper piece in. And then what I want to do is I just want this square here so I can stamp my message on it. So I'm going to pop that through again. I'm not really bothered about the rest of it. Yeah, why am I lining that up? Just whack it on, Ben. Just whack it on. All you need is that other little bit. So we'll whack that through. There we go, like so. And then I have got this bit here. I mean, again, keep that for another project. I'm not using that, but I'm using that to pop inside, if I can pick it up, this here. So there you go. So that's going to be my little message there. So that's going to pop onto that. So that's all of that bit ready to go. Then, what I really love about this kit is the fact that you get the little envelope in here as well, where you can put your little hearts. So I'm going to cut out my envelope. I'm going to use the sentiment here as well, which says, love. And then, look at me, I'm such a mess already. I'm going to use these hearts as well. So I'm going to cut those out in my red cardstock, because those are going to come fluttering out of the envelope in just a few moments. And then I'm going to use this die here in a few moments' time to cut out in red the red hearts, which I'm going to then paper piece back into the, I know it sounds so technical, into the little photo frame that I did a few moments ago. And then I think that is, yeah, it is everything. I'm going to do some stamping. I'm going to stamp the message on there in just a few moments' time as well. Let me, no, I think I might have to use a bigger bit. I am. The nice thing about this as well was, I think I said to you guys before I did Moseby's Makes, I like to do a bit of crafting with Daisy, my daughter. She likes crafting, but she's turning 13 this year. No, I don't think she's too cool for it, Nicola. I think what it is she enjoys crafting, but she's very rarely in. It was ponies or it was crafting, and now she's more ponies than crafting. So sadly, I don't do as much crafting with her as I did, but that's where I started crafting. And then, as I said, I like to make cards on special occasions. So I made for Laura on Valentines and birthdays and anniversaries, and that's where it stemmed from. And then Nicola was like, "Why don't you just do your own little show as well?" So that's how it all came about, really. As I say, not really on the level of sort of Craig and the Debbies, but we like having a go. That's what it's all about. And you know what? If you're someone perhaps who just likes to dabble a little bit, or you're a little bit scared of crafting and scared of giving it a go, don't be scared. I'll do it all for you. Right, and if it goes wrong, it'll go wrong for me first. Right, so there's my little envelope. This is super cute as well, because you get the cut in the middle of the envelope there too. So that's where in a minute, once I pop that down, you can then stick in your little hearts. All right, so I'm going to pop that one to the side just there. Yes, talking of hearts, I need me red now. So I'll pop those just over here. Nicola, this is the most professional I feel I've done it so far on any of the shows. Something's bound to go wrong in a minute, but just keep your fingers crossed. Now, me red. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to do here, actually. I'm going to do them all in one go. Yeah, because that's the kind of guy I am. Again, being very frugal here. Nicola's just gone, you know, you were just saying a minute ago about something going wrong. This could be it. No, let's try it. What's the worst that can happen? So, I can hear you, Producer Johnny. Producer Johnny, I can hear you. He's shocked I got some layers. Oh, Gats and layers, what we're talking about. Gats and layers, Mats and layers. You know, Producer Johnny, he never takes more interest in any show than a Moseby's Make show. I've never seen him so interested, honestly. I saw him walking down the corridor just then, and he was sort of strolling like that. And he saw me in here, and he was like, he loves it. He's #1 fan, aren't you, Johnny? Yeah, there you go. He's like, he absolutely loves it. So I'm going to pop that there. Going to pop that there. We're going for it. We're going for broke. I'm going to pop that there. Going to pop that there. Johnny, I can hear you. He's just gone, ooh. Right, and then you have to snap that shut. Ready? Ow. Oh, that one just moved a bit. I think we're good. Danger Crafting with Ben Moseby. That could be a new show, couldn't it? Danger Crafting. We did, can I talk about the other show that we talked about? Have we ever mentioned this? I don't know if we have mentioned it on a previous show. So we talked about potentially, because you know we've got the 24, we've got the 24/7. And by the way, before you try and copy these ideas, these are trademark shows, so don't do it. Otherwise, our lawyers are going to be onto you. But we talked we talked about. Oh, hello. What are you doing there? We talked about potentially doing. What was it called? Crafting Extreme crafting, yeah. So doing extreme crafting, and the host of that show would be Craig Laird. No, it wouldn't be me. Oh, no, I'll be the host, yeah. But then it would feature Craig as the crafter. And what we would do, let me know in the comments if you think this is going to be a cool show. We would basically take Craig to sort of extreme locations and get him to craft. So, for example, the first idea we had was putting Craig on the beach on like a really windy day, set him up like a trestle table, and then he had to make a card in like a really big sort of like beachside wind. We also had the idea of putting Craig on the bus, doing some crafting, and he had like, you know, to make a project in the time that somebody hit the bell 4 times. And what was the other one? Oh yeah, putting Craig inside a cupboard as well, crafting in small spaces. So that was extreme crafting. So let us know what you think about that show. Would you like to see that? By the way, before you go, oh, you're so mean to Craig, he knows about it and he's up for it. And he is the most up for it, particularly the crafting in the cupboard, which is a bit of a weird one. And we said, you know, if it does then happen and it does take off, we thought we might then sort of up the ante a bit and go to a theme park. Ring up the theme park, obviously get their permission to do it, and get Craig to do some crafting on a on the teacups, not a roller coaster. That's what I was thinking about. But of course, I could stand outside, spin the teacups, and you could sort of say, go faster or slower. But anyway, that's something for the future. Let us know if you think that's a good idea. I'm just going to ink up my bit here now, because I'm pretty much at the point where I can start sticking it all together, which will work out well. I'm just using my Noir Black alcohol proof, so we'll ink this up. What's the real reason Johnny's here? Oh, he wants me to stick it. Oh, Johnny's first question was, has he done his mats and layers yet? Because on a previous show, you'll know. Well, whilst the mats and layers, it sounds like they went wrong. They did sort of go wrong, but didn't go wrong. If you know what I mean, you'd have to go back and watch another show. You'll have to go back and watch. It worked out fine in the end. That's what I feel has happened on this show, mainly in that things look like they're going to go wrong, but then they all sort of work out for the good in the end. So I'm going to pop this one down. And by the way, the reason we're here is that Johnny does actually come in, and if he thinks it's good enough, he'll greenlight the next episode. So he did greenlight this one. Hopefully he's going to greenlight this one in just a few moments' time. Ta-da! So we'll pop that just over here. So I've got that nicely stamped. By the way, obviously moving. What do you want to see? I want to see that. There you go. I can move that out of the way now as well. That is perfect. If you want to get the MIDI, by the way, is currently in stock, which is nice. Oh, I've got my little doodahs here as well. Oh, I've got 10 minutes. It should be plenty of time. Although, having said that, you should see the faff I'm going to get into when it comes to paper piecing those small little dots back in there. But it's fine. So we've got all my bits and pieces there. I think, yeah, we're all good to go. So I'm going to do me taping first of all. Tape pen is over here, of course it is. One of the new ones. We've got, by the way, in case you didn't know, the 2 packs and the 1 packs of the tape pens now in stock. I know we did like the bumper packs initially, didn't we? And a lot of people bought those, but then we were sort of saying, well, would it be nice if we could get like the smaller collections to be able to kind of just stock up rather than buying the flick of the wrist. Is that what you wanted to see? That? Oh, you don't have to do it, but. Pop that one down. It's stuck to my hand. This is where I feel the most pressure, like lining this up. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, head as well. Head. Oh, well, Johnny, thank you. He says I've got a lovely head of hair. I did notice on the last shot that we had actually that I'm going a little bit bald around here. Well, I did notice. I do know I've got a bit of the old. We used to call them you remember Jim Dale from Neighbours? Got the old Jim Dales going on. Anyone who knows, Craig would get that reference. Craig, he had a great actor, very handsome looking man, but yeah, receding hairline. Woo. Nearly as bad as mine. Which way around should I go with that? I think, yeah, this way is the best way. So we'll line this up now. Is my head good? Oh, yeah, but I'm a little bit off camera. That's it. Go on. Look at that, see? Ta-da! Cute. Nicola, we need some applause sound effects for the next show. Next show. I'm going to go there. This is where like you can sort of put before you commit to the stick. I might do that first. Actually, this is where this glue is going to come in handy. I think I'm going to just. This is the. It is the tacky. Bit of tacky glue. Beep 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 beep. I'm more of a fan of the tape pens. I don't know why, but actually, I don't know why it is, but this obviously I think gives me a bit more of a chance, doesn't it? Oh, I'll tell you what. Yeah, Johnny did say I needed a bit of wiggle room, and I did not take that on board, you're correct. I'll put that one down there, I think that'll be fine. You know what I could do with, if anyone wants to run in, Producer Johnny, I could do some tweezers. Do you remember, because I think I'm going to need them in a minute. I'm going to need some tweezers in a minute for those. Oh, Jamie's in there as well. They're all watching. They're all watching. They all want in, you see. You see you've got this lineup of all these incredible people now going, what's this new show? What's this new show? Liam's watching. Jamie's now in the studio as well. Liam, you have to go away because I feel under pressure when you're watching me, because Liam's like the crafting god, isn't he? We might get him in on another episode at some point. Once I've done a few, we might do Moseby's Makes and we'll do like and Friend shows. Thank you, Jamie's just come in. How many tweezers do you think I need? He's just chucked them in. That is brilliant. Thank you. I'm going to slot that one. Yeah, it will be Edward tweezer hands, won't it? Slot that one in there, like so. Boom, baka, chaka, chaka. Ooh, ah, ah, yes. Next up, I think we'll put, how long have I got for time? Oh, we're good for time. I'm going to put that one in there, like so. Yeah, I've got loads of time, I'm good for time. I've probably got more time than I need actually. Might have to kind of pad it out. I always pad it out with a few jokes. I'm not doing that. I don't want any reviews or anything. Oh, actually, oh no, that's fine. I can lift that one up. I'll put a bit of tape on that one actually, a bit of tacky glue. Oh, I could have done foam pads actually, couldn't I? That would have been a shout, but it's okay. It's fine. Next time we'll do that. I'll stick that one down. I just want to tuck that one just inside. Oh, you all can still see. I'm going to tuck that one inside. Come on, get in there. Just tuck that one in, just like so. I think it's really cool that die's got the little slit in there, so you can like, you know, tuck the little hearts in, which I think is like super cute. Pop this one in. As I say, I don't know if I've mentioned this in the show already, but if I have, I'll mention it again because it makes my heart warm. I'll pop these ones coming out. Because I made this obviously for Laura for Valentines. She bought me a card, and whilst it was obviously a bought card, it made me laugh because it was a picture of a whale. I don't know what she was trying to say. It's a picture of a whale, and it just said on the front, "I whaley love you." But anyway, get to the story, Ben. The story is that the card is still up on our cabinet in the kitchen, and normally, like if I bought her a card in the past, very quickly it goes in the recycle bin. But I think it just goes to show that, you know, if you do take the time to do a little bit of crafting, people do appreciate you for that. I feel very appreciated. I feel very loved. Talking of love, see what I did there? Love. This is where, again, you're just going to use your little bit of tacky with your little fine tip glue applicator bottle. I think these are still in stock as well, aren't they? They are handy if you haven't got them. I haven't used these a lot, but they are actually very handy. You could obviously use your dotty tape pen here if you wanted to. Yeah, that is a good point. If you use your dotty tape pen, you would have to be, all right, you would have to be careful. You would have to be careful. I have got the reverse tweezers here. Oh, it's got, oh no. It's all right, that'll dry. That'll dry. It'll dry clear. We'll smoosh that off. There's a little bit of love. A little bit of love. What haven't I done now? Oh, paper piecing. I only got 5 minutes left to do this. Here we go. It's fine. Paper pieces, I can't even blooming see them. Did I do this last time? Right, so we're going to put a little dot in each of these. Johnny, my readers are not in here. And every time I do a show, I complain when I'm trying to stick something 10 times the size of this I can't see. So that is a nice idea, Nicola. I quite like that. Nicola's just said she's going to get me one of those chains. A monocle. Maybe that would suit me a little bit more, actually. I can imagine me with a monocle when I'm a little bit older. Pop that one in. This is actually, go on, get in there. There we go. Go on, get in there. Fit in. Yeah, beauty. That one's in. 2 down, 3 to go. How are we doing for time? 4 minutes. Will he get it done in time? Well, here's the other thing. I've got to stick some doodahs. I've got the gems as well. Come on, it's fine. It's all good. 1 man, 1 card project, 4 minutes. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, it's on my finger. Oh, no! Oh, no! Get in there. What are you doing? Heart number 4. There you go. That'll do. 1 more. Come on. Come on. Come on, get in there. And the last one. Ta-da! Right, and then last but by no means least, don't celebrate yet, Ben. What are you doing? You've still got to stick the 6 more. No, 3 more. No, I didn't on the original one, did I? Let me just double check. I think it's only... No, I just did 3. I think that's... We might have time. I'll tell you what. I'll stick 1 there. That one there, like that. And then we'll go this one here. I might go in the other corner as well, actually. I might do 6 because I've got a bit more time, haven't I? Although I haven't. Oh, yes, I have. I was thinking I didn't have the gems to match it up, but I have. So go like that. And then 3 down here, I reckon. What do you reckon? So we'll go a big one. I have to do it that way because it's going to confuse me. Big one. And then we get the 2. Oh, which size ones do I use then? Oh, yeah, here they go. Smalls. Biggie Smalls. Wasn't he a rapper? Yep. Were we listening to him a couple of weeks ago? I don't remember that. Put this one here. Like so. And then, I think... Yes! Yes! Let's turn it around, everybody. Let's reveal it to the close-up. Come on. Even though we're not quite at the end of the show, I feel like this warrants another quick sting to say, that's how we do things here on Moseby's Makes. I'm very proud of that one. I think that might be the most profesh half hour we've done yet. I mean, you could add more to it, could add a bit of ink into that if we wanted, but do you know what? As a quite simplistic Valentine's love you card, that is brilliant. And I've just heard in my ear that producer Johnny has just commissioned the 4th episode. Yay! Just as a by the by, as always, feel free to like and subscribe to this channel, and feel free to tell your friends about me as well, because that'd be nice to get more people. It'd be nice to get up to 1,000 if we can. So because I've heard once you get into the thousands, that's where you make the big bucks. So that is what I'm aiming to do. No, not really. But yeah, the more you can tell, that would be brilliant. And also, I know a lot of people have been going, when you're doing your next song, when you're doing your next funny bit, they will all be added here on this channel. And producer Johnny just said, potentially, in the next show, okay, Johnny, see, that's why he's the brains. He's gone, when we get to 1,000 likes on the channel, subscribes, we'll give something away, maybe one of the makes. But let me know, hit me up in the comments what you want me to see do next, all right? It's over to you. Just don't make it too complicated, yeah? Because this isn't the place for complicated stuff. This is Moseby's Makes, you know? Thank you so much for watching again, everybody. Really enjoyed it. And I'll see you again soon on Moseby's Makes. Yes!